Hi everyone and welcome to nobleswantarot. So basically the title, The Moth Has Fire Within. This was a message that I received while I was reading Rumi, and I felt the need to explore this further. And I have my favorite deck for these kind of impromptu readings with me. And before we delve into it, within a minute we'll get to know for whom this message is meant. The moth has fire within. But even before that, I'd like to, share my interpretation, put it out there, and that is, it's a message of eternity. It's a message of assurance which the universe is providing to us through a mystic who is Rumi. And whenever we look at a moth circling a flame, within we go like, don't go near, you'll zing yourself. But Rumi says that the moth has fire within. So it is the destiny of the moth to merge with the flame, because the essence of the flame resides within the moth. Similarly, the essence of the individual Atman. Now, I'm going to transfer the analogy. Each individual carries the essence of the collective soul or the supreme Paramatma. And, when someone passes away, when someone takes the right turn, we feel grief. But if we keep this in mind, the moth has flame within. We are destined to merge with the divine, all-pervasive flame. And in order to do that, just like the moth needs to zing and cleanse of its mortal body, we also do that. So the next time when you see the game of moth and the flame, perceive it as a game only, and perceive it as a moment when the ephemeral merges with and into the eternal. Okay, so let's start. The moth has flame within. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so this message is for those of you who have been ruminating about their past, particularly if you are ruminating about a situation that was unfair to you, wherein justice was not done to you, and it was basically a situation where the odds were stacked against you, and basically a place of defeat, a situation of defeat, where you were not even given the proper weapons to defend yourself. So this is the message, and this message particularly is coming for those of you who are feeling that they went through something which was unjustified. The moth has flame fire within. The moth has fire within. Thank you. Okay. And try as you might, you haven't been able to let go of that situation, no matter how much you've distracted yourself by maybe upgrading your skill set, maybe refining who you are as a person, maybe completely throwing yourself into your work, into your hobbies, your passions, your skills, with an attempt to simply purify, cleanse your soul of that memory. The moth has fire within. there is an uplifting piece of news which is coming forth for you, for this collective who has tuned in and is resonating with the reading, that you're soon going to be receiving a fresh slate, tabula rasa, a blank slate. And we usually receive a blank slate. This, if you see the number on the cards, it's a 0, shunya. This is where our experiences on a specific plane have culminated and no more experiences left for us to experience there. So we ascend or we transcend, and once again a new journey begins, a new adventure begins, this time on a separate plane of existence. This time there are going to be different experiences that are going to be in store for you. They're going to be a whole different vibrational level of people who are in the situations for you to encounter. And I really think this group has tried so hard to overcome whatever this memory has been, this memory of unfair defeat has been. And you have sincerely tried so hard to work yourself around it, to maybe cognitively reframe the situation so that you're able to forgive and release and forget. If that is not possible, then you've tried to completely create a new world elsewhere where all of your resources of attention, of expertise, of energy are being diverted elsewhere, so that you don't need to be reminded of this. I do think it has been really hurtful for most of you who are tuning in. And I do think that because of the nature of this memory, this was actually repressed in your unconsciousness, and the universe shielded you from this memory till it was very certain that yes, you have reached that state of evolution, that state of emotional balance and maturity, that you could be primed of this memory once more. And why once more? So that you can heal it and release it, and with it release yourself. And I think it's time, because this is the third card, the final card for today that I'm pulling out for you. And this is the card of new beginnings. And if you see the symbology once again, this person is out on a new adventure with not a lot of possessions, but the few possessions that this person has refers to all the experiences, all the jewels of wisdom that this person could collect in this one tiny pouch. And this is something that this person is carrying into the future. So if you have been feeling that no matter how much I try and overcome this, I do think honestly this is beyond the scope of my capability to transcend. The good news is that it's going to be, or it has been, I'd say it has been sanctioned by the universe as well now. A new cycle is beginning.